Okay, so this is a collective reading for the full moon Cancer on January 17th. I'm live on TikTok, but I'm going to go ahead and record the collective reading on my computer as well, so that anybody who isn't with us right now can watch it later. Okay, so I'm going to kind of be like looking back and forth from time to time. I've got two cameras on me, so anyways, okay. Hi guys. So full moon in Cancer. First of all, before we get into like any of the cards or anything, I really want to talk about all of the astrology that's going on right now. Hey Mac, how's it going? Good to see you here. I just want to go over all of the astrology that's happening right now, because I really think it's important to talk about everything that's going on astrologically around this full moon in Cancer. So let's go ahead and let's talk about that. So first of all, we have a lot of Capricorn energy going on around this full moon in Cancer, which it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, like, you can look at that as a good thing, you can look at that as a bad thing, because it's showing up in, like, you know, relatively positive ways. It can also show up in negative ways, because Cancer and Capricorn are the 1/7 of each other. They can complement each other really, really well, but they can also contradict each other a lot. Okay, so during this full moon in Cancer on January 17th, you're going to be feeling like you want to get into your emotions. You're going to be feeling like you want to cry, you want to let it out, you want to care about people, you want to care about yourself as well. But Capricorn energy, we've got 3 planets in Capricorn right now. One of them being Venus, which is in retrograde. So like I say, heavy Capricorn energy. Capricorn is Saturn, so Capricorn is wanting you to kind of, you know, like, put your emotions aside, get work done, you know, like, go move forward and just do things with your life. But Cancer full moon really wants you to just like go within and just like, it's okay to feel your feelings, it's okay to feel what you want to feel. That's really what the full moon in Cancer is going to be about. Is it's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to take a moment to be emotional. It's okay to like set aside your work for a minute, even though all of this Capricorn energy wants you to believe that it's not okay. It really is okay. And it's so interesting because my guides were pulling me to my Mac Miller candle, and it's literally just it's a tweet from Mac, rest in peace. And it says, hey, it's okay to care. It's cool to try. It's okay to not be okay. It's lovely to be in love. And you know what's so funny about being drawn to this candle and to this tweet? Mac was a Capricorn. He was also a Cancer moon. He was also an Aquarius rising, and we actually have a lot of Aquarius energy happening right now as well. We do have 2 planets in Aquarius right now. Mercury retrograde, which is coming up on January 14th, is going to be in Aquarius. So we're working with Aquarius, Capricorn, and Cancer very, very heavily right now. Now, Aquarius and Capricorn are both Saturnian energy. So you're feeling the pressure. That pressure that you guys are feeling right now to like get things done, that pressure that you're feeling to like set aside your emotions and just like do things and act on things, that's all of that Aquarius, Capricorn energy, okay? But full moon Cancer is really, really trying to get you guys to just like sit down with your emotions for a second, especially because we do have Uranus retrograde happening right now, okay? And nobody's talking about this. I was talking to Abby about this the other day. If I'm going too fast for you guys, please let me know. I know that this stuff can be like, woohoo. So let me know if I need to slow down or anything, or to go over anything again if you guys have any questions, okay? But Uranus retrograde is happening right now. Uranus went retrograde on January 1st. It's going to be retrograde until January 18th. Nobody is talking about this. I don't know why, because it's actually so important. Uranus is the planet of liberation. It's the planet of change. It's the planet of independence. It's the planet of, you know, great social change, right? It's retrograding right now in Taurus. So what does Uranus retrograde mean? Well, it means that you guys are probably feeling, wherever Taurus falls in your houses, check your houses wherever Taurus falls, right? You guys are probably feeling this really strong desire to change things, to act on things. Once again, Capricorn energy, as well as Aquarius. Aquarius being the humanitarian sign, being the social justice sign, you know. you guys are probably feeling in a very specific area of your life, or just in your life in general, that you want something to change. You need change, you need liberation, you need independence, you need something to happen. Like it's this feeling right now of like, I know something is coming, I know something needs to change, but it's not happening. What the hell's going on? It's Uranus retrograde is what's going on, okay? And until Uranus goes direct on January 18th, things are not going to be changing. So and it's really interesting because January 17th, full moon Cancer, January 18th, Uranus goes direct, you know? So it's like that moment on full moon Cancer where we just allow ourselves to like really feel our feelings and to understand that, like, you know what, I am sad right now. You know what, my relationships have disappointed me in the past. You know what, I've disappointed myself in the past. All of these emotions and all of these things happening right now. It's like the minute that we allow ourselves to really feel those feelings and really connect with our emotions, the change can happen. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a very, very beautiful orchestration that's happening right now. Whoever is orchestrating all of this, you know, compliments to the chef. So let me check in with everybody. Is this making sense? Is this making sense? Am I going too fast? What are we feeling right now? Oh my God. Hi Jenny, I'm not doing personal readings right now. I'm doing a collective reading right now. Yeah, we're doing a collective about the full moon in Cancer. But so that's kind of the, you know, like it makes tons of sense. Okay, good. So that's kind of the astrology that we're really dealing with right now. So like I say, there's a lot of, especially because Capricorn is the earth sign that like pushes things forward, right? It pushes things forward, gets the seasons going. You know, you like I say, you guys, you're feeling this energy like you have to act and you have to change things and you have to figure things out because of all of that Capricorn Aquarius energy. But with Uranus retrograding, you're not gonna figure shit out right now. Just straight up. And with all of the retrogrades, not even just Uranus, but also Venus retrograde right now. And then when Mercury goes retrograde, you know, it's kind of ironic because the minute that Uranus goes direct, Mercury is also going retrograde. So it's like the minute that you figure out, how do I articulate this? When Uranus goes direct, you guys are gonna figure out where you need to change your life, how you're going to do that. So like all of these feelings of like, I don't know how to change things. I know that I need to change things, but I don't know how. The answers, right? You're gonna figure that out once Uranus goes direct, but Mercury retrograde is gonna force you to like sit down. So you're gonna have the answers by like, you know, by the end of January, you're going to have the answers, but when Mercury goes retrograde, you can't act on those answers quite yet. Does that make sense? It's like January 18th, that week, you're going to start getting your answers that you've been looking for. You're going to start, you know, figuring out like, oh, this is how I need to change my life. But with Mercury retrograde until February 4th, you're really not going to be able to act on those things quite yet. It's like the universe is telling you like, okay, you've got it now, but let's just sit on this. Let's just marinate on this. It's a lot of divine timing that's going on. It's a lot of divine order that's happening. Okay. So things really aren't going to start feeling good or feeling normal until about mid-February. Just gonna be honest, not until about mid-February. But you know what, it's really good because then we don't have really any retrogrades until late spring, early summer. So there's gonna be, you know, 2 or 3 really good months there where, you know, you're able to act and you're able to change your lives and you're able to make the lives that you want to have, and you're gonna have those answers that you've been looking for, you know, all through December, all through January. It's forcing us to take baby steps. Precisely. It really is. It's forcing us to just like learn patience. To learn patience, which I think a lot of people struggle with. It is forcing us to take baby steps. Very good way to say it. Forcing us to have some patience. But yeah, the full moon Cancer, like I say, it's really teaching us that like it's okay to feel our emotions during this time. If you think about Cancer, you know, like if you have a Cancer in your life, Cancers are that friend that like tries to teach you and tries to remind you that like, hey, it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be melancholy. It's okay to feel depressed. I feel that way too. You know what I mean? So like Cancer is that friend that really tries to let other people be comfortable in their emotions, typically because Cancers have been made to feel in their lives that like they're too emotional, or that, you know, they should be ashamed for their emotions. So Cancers find throughout their lives that they're kind of on this journey to like let other people know that, hey, it's okay to feel your emotions. I've been made to feel like it's not. I promise you it is, right? Each sign has their own kind of journey that way, where they're teaching other people to not be ashamed for the things that they've been made to feel ashamed for. You know, like Sagittarians, you know, like throughout their lives will be teaching people that, hey, it's okay to be free. Hey, it's okay to explore. Hey, it's okay to, you know, gather knowledge. It's okay to be free flowing. It's okay to be a little bit fiery. It's okay to be a little bit crazy sometimes, because Sagittarians are made typically in the beginning of their lives to feel like it's not okay, to feel like that's something that you should be ashamed for. That is something that happens with all of the signs, just in their own unique, you know, ways, whatever that sign represents. Anyways, so that's what full moon Cancer is really all about right now, is teaching us like, hey, it's okay to feel our emotions. Hey, it's okay to be sad. It's also about like really, because during this Capricorn season and all these retrogrades, we're learning a lot about accountability, right? Oh shit, my phone, just a second. Sorry about that, guys. We're also learning a lot about accountability, emotional accountability, accountability in our relationships. So we're learning to really look at the hard truths of our relationships, because Cancer is obviously about relationships and family, you know, et cetera, et cetera. It's fourth house energy. With all of this Capricorn energy surrounding it, it's really been, hey, oh, thank you for the heart. It's really forcing us to take a hard look at ourselves in relationships, as well as the behaviors that we've tolerated in relationships. You know, the moments that we really didn't hold people accountable when we should have, the moments when we didn't hold ourselves accountable when we really should have. You know, like, how have you acted in relationships? How have other people acted in relationships with you? You know what I mean? And really facing those hard truths and allowing yourself to go there, allowing yourself to care, you know, allowing yourself to care. CDs or tape CDs. So I hope all of that makes sense. But let's go ahead and let's get into the cards. Let's go ahead and let's get into the cards. Let's see, I've talked about the astrology enough, I think. If anybody has any questions before we get into the cards, go ahead and let me know if you have any questions regarding the astrology surrounding us this week. Yeah, just let me know, or any questions surrounding the Cancer full moon. Please let me know. You guys have probably been, you know, feeling this energy of the Cancer full moon for the past week or so, because, you know, full moons and new moons, the 2 weeks leading up to full moons and new moons are typically like that shadow period. So you've kind of been feeling this energy already of like, oh shit, like I really should have held that person accountable, or I deserved better, or I really haven't been in touch with my emotions, or I haven't been as giving to people as I should have, or I haven't been as nurturing to others, or I haven't been as nurturing to myself, you know, that kind of thing. You've probably already been feeling that, but it's just going to intensify the closer and closer we get to the actual full moon. So like, is it almost like a breakthrough type thing? Yes, a lot of breakthroughs happening right now. On a collective level, everyone is going through a lot of internal breakthroughs currently, and it's like it's I'm telling you guys, the closer and closer we get to the full moon, which once again is on the 17th, the breakthroughs are just going to keep getting more and more and more emotional. Okay, so like any breakthroughs that you've gone through already, that's great. I'm telling you though, the closer you get to that Cancer full moon, the breakthroughs are going to be even more emotional. And yeah, a lot of breakthroughs concerning relationships, family, romance, that kind of thing. So yes, a lot of breakthroughs. Exactly. A lot of breakthroughs. Oop, fun, I already had enough of the Venus retrograde. Right, and that's the thing is like all of these, and that's what retrogrades are about. That's what retrogrades are about, is it like they do force us to examine whatever that planet or that sign in that planet is specifically, you know, themed around. So with all of these retrogrades, it really is, it's pushing us deep inside of ourselves. Deep inside of ourselves. And you know, that Capricorn energy is work, right? Capricorns love to work. They're very hard workers. All of this Capricorn energy is forcing us to work on ourselves. Work on ourselves. Look at ourselves. Dig deep within ourselves. How do you know all this stuff? I've just studied it for a while. They also want me to say, I don't, so I'm going to start channeling here pretty soon because I'm getting into the cards now. Sorry guys, I don't have Jude with me right now, so like my psychic abilities, I can just kind of like flow. I'm just like way more open right now because I don't have anything to worry about except for this. There's something about occult knowledge. I really want you guys to pay very close attention to occult knowledge. I want you guys to pay very close attention to the numbers that you're seeing. I want you to pay very close attention to the signs and the signals that you're getting from Spirit. You need to follow it. It's like they're literally showing me a yellow brick road. That's funny, Spirit. They're literally showing me a yellow brick road. Like, you need to follow the yellow brick road. All of those signs, all of those signals that you're getting, go down the fucking rabbit hole. Go down the fucking rabbit hole. And when it comes to like occult knowledge, I'm telling you, like, if random ideas just like pop into your head, like, oh, I wonder about this, oh, I wonder about that, like, go look it up. There's knowledge out there for you. I'm telling you right now, there's knowledge for you, okay? They really keep showing me books. I don't know if somebody's going to get very into occult knowledge here very soon. Like, I just feel that on a collective level, though. Like, people are going to be looking more into occult knowledge, more into the metaphysical, but like on a knowledge level, not just like on a, I want to say surface level. Like, it's not surface level. It's like really Capricorn. It's like very Eight of Pentacles, right? Like putting your nose into the book, like really burning the midnight oil and really figuring out about a lot of stuff that you've wanted to explore but maybe in the past haven't. Interesting. Spirit, what can we get for the collective, for the Cancer full moon? Oh, that's funny. They literally just told me nothing can hide under the moonlight. Nothing can hide under the moonlight. Whew, that gave me the, whew. It didn't even give me the chills. It kind of like made me high. It kind of like, whoo, it got intense. Nothing can hide under the moonlight. I feel like that's just in relation to, yeah, like our emotions. Like, and it's true, right? Because like if you have Cancers in your life, like, you can't hide your emotions from a Cancer. You can't. They see it. They know. Really, water signs in general, like, you can't hide your emotions from them. A water sign can see right through that. You know what I mean? Ooh. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, sorry. So we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse. With the Two of Cups. That's 3 twos. We got 3 out of 4 twos here. What the hell is happening? Choices. Decisions surrounding love, decisions surrounding relationships. Two of Cups is about relationships. It's also about like equal give and take relationships, though, which I was feeling really heavily at the beginning when we were talking about the astrology. You know, it's like really examining, like, okay, where have you fucked up in relationships? Where have other people fucked up in relationships? Where have you not held yourself accountable? Where have you not held other people accountable? It's like it's gaining balance. It's gaining balance in your relationships, okay? With the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords in the reverse there, I just feel like, once again, like that's a lack of accountability. That's a lack of looking at the truth. It's a lack of looking at the truth. Ace of Swords in the reverse is about a lack of looking at the truth. We've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom, Capricorn energy. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Ooh, that just made me want to cry almost. That's really interesting. What else can we get, Spirit? Wow. So we've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the King of Wands, and then we've got the World. That is intense energy surrounding fighting for what you want. Fighting for what you want. Finger starts crying. Thank you. Fighting for what you want. I'm also getting like fighting for what you deserve. A lot of you are realizing what you deserve in relationships. What you have settled for in the past is not what you deserved. That's what I'm getting. King of Wands, I really feel like you guys are going to be getting like very confident by the end of January, like during the full moon, after the full moon. I feel like a lot of confidence is going to be shooting up for people. I'm also getting with that Seven of Wands though, I'm getting a lot of fighting in relationships. I am getting a lot of fighting in relationships. I'm getting a lot of selfish energy off of this. Eight of Swords. So whether it's you guys or it's people that you've dealt with in the past, I'm getting an energy of someone that was so focused on getting what they wanted that they almost didn't see how destructive they were actually being. Hey, Faithy. There's something here. I'm feeling somebody was so tunnel visioned on getting what they wanted that they didn't realize, they didn't see all of the destruction they were actually causing. Someone had tunnel vision. Someone had tunnel vision. Okay, let's keep going. Four of Swords in the reverse and the Moon. Yeah, okay, so people in the past, once again, this can either be you or this can be people that you've associated with. This can be people that you've worked with in relationships and dynamics. So please just take it how it resonates, okay? There's something here about people acting when they really didn't have the truth or they really didn't have the answers. It's like once again, they were so focused on what they wanted. Maybe it was a relationship. You know, maybe you guys wanted a relationship so bad that you actually became tunnel visioned. Maybe you wanted love so bad that you became tunnel visioned and you didn't realize everything that you actually weren't seeing. All of the destruction that was actually being caused either by you or by another person. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Moon there, that's illusions. Four of Swords in the reverse. That's a lack of healing. That's also a lack of introspection. Ooh, Spirit. Ooh. Some of you have been hiding like behind relationships. Some of you have been hiding behind relationships. Like you don't want to look at yourself. You don't want to examine yourself. You don't want to spend time with you. So you just go and you get into a relationship, or you just go and you spend time with your friends, or you just go and you spend time with your family. Like it doesn't have to be romantic though. Cancer is like very, you know, like romantic, like you know, ooey gooey, yummy, soft and chewy. So it can definitely be mainly romance, but it can be friends. It can be family members. It can even be coworkers. It's just relationships in general. It's relationships. It's family. I'm getting really strongly that a lot of us have hid ourselves behind relationships. Like, I'm not going to focus on me, I'm just going to focus on you. And it's time to stop. It's time to stop because that's actually caused way more destruction than we've cared to realize or we've cared to examine. Ten of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Lack of truth is burdensome. I feel like during this full moon, there's going to be a realization or like a light bulb moment as to how much running from the truth has actually hurt you. Like, you are running from the truth because you didn't want to deal with the pain of the truth, but in the long run, that's actually just caused you more pain. Yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse at the bottom, and it's caused you to be stagnant in your life. It's like, I'm getting like a setback energy. Like, I'm getting a setback energy. It's like every time you put the focus on another person rather than you just set yourself back. You just set yourself back, like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back kind of thing. Hi, Shara. Hi. Ooh, love this. Ooh, yes. I love you guys. Okay, so we've got 5 of Cups in the reverse. We've got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, and we've got the Queen of Cups. Cancerian energy, Cancer full moon. Yes, we love to see this. Okay, this, allowing yourself to feel your emotions, allowing yourself to sit with your emotions, really becoming a Cancer for a little while. If you are a Cancer, if you're not a Cancer, have Cancer placements or not, allowing yourself to be a Cancer for a second. Put yourself in the shoes of a true, like, you know, Cancer. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, become comfortable with your emotions. That's how we end the self-sabotage. That's how we end the self-sabotage. That's how we get out of this feeling of lack in relationships. That's how we get out of this feeling of lack within ourselves. That's how we, you know, escape the pain and the torment of, oh, you know, like, yeah, where I am is kind of okay, but it's not really where I want to be. Allowing yourself to sit with those emotions is actually going to get you where you need to be. Emotions, emotions, emotions. Emotions. Because the truth, see, Queen of Swords, because Queen of Swords is like very mental. We usually take that as like very mental, you know, truth, mental, right? No, the truth lies in your heart space. This isn't about up here. This isn't about up here. And Capricorn and Aquarius want to make you think that it's all up here, but Cancer is reminding you, no, your truth isn't up here. Your truth is right here. Your truth is right here, okay? It's all in the heart chakra. It's very heart chakra based. You've been denying yourself your heart space for far too long, and you've been trying to convince yourself like, oh, I'm doing this because I love this person. Oh, I'm doing this because I really want to. No, you're doing it because your brain, your ego is telling you that you will have lack if you don't have that thing, but actually in the long run that's just created more lack because you've been avoiding your emotions and you've been avoiding your emotional truth. Ace of Cups. You guys, it's gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. Ace of Cups with the 7 of Swords in the reverse and the Strength card. You're going to have the courage to finally face those emotions and start a new beginning for yourself. I'm also getting with that Ace of Cups, like offering an Ace of Cups to yourself, right? Because an Ace of Cups is typically like an offer of emotions. It can be new beginnings emotionally. It can also be like very creative energy. I really feel like you guys are almost offering yourself the cup, rather than continuing to give your cup to other people who you actually don't even really want to be with, or you don't want to deal with, or at the very least aren't giving you that equal give and take, you know, reciprocity kind of relationship. You're finally giving yourself the cup. You're allowing yourself to sit with your emotions. You're allowing yourself to feel them because you finally have the strength and the courage to. So, you know, the Strength card is a lot about courage. It's Leo energy. Having the courage to face it all. The Devil in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, releasing yourself from attachments. Releasing yourself from attachments. Allowing yourself to feel those feelings. Allowing yourself to feel those feelings. Okay, let's... Ooh, what do I want to get into now? Do we have any questions? Let's take an inventory real quick. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling? I almost want to, do I want to clarify anything? That 2 of Swords in the reverse and that 2 of Wands in the reverse is really standing out to me, and I have no idea why. I think I want to clarify them. Let's do it. Can we clarify this 2 of Wands and 2 of Swords in the reverse, please? No questions, just nervous. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that in my heart space. Like I say, it's about courage. With that Strength card, it's about courage. It's about courage, having the courage to face ourselves, having the courage to face our emotions. It takes a lot of courage to be a Cancer, is what I just heard. The courageous Cancer. Which is so funny because people don't typically see Cancers as courageous, right? Cancers are typically seen as like very meek, you know, emotional, you know, whatever. But like, I think that what Spirit is trying to teach us right now is there's so much strength and there's so much courage in emotions. Especially in a world that teaches you that emotions are wrong or emotions aren't okay. I got a lot of masculine energy off of that. Like men especially during this Cancer full moon are going to be realizing that like it's okay to tap into their emotions. It's okay to feel what they feel. Divine masculines. Ooh, okay, we got the Queen of Wands coming out here. This is clarifying the 2 of Wands and 2 of Swords in the reverse. We got the 4 of Wands. And we got the 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is about not going for what you really want. This is interesting. Not going for what you really want in the past. This is interesting. I think people are going to be getting a huge wake-up call to what they've deprived themselves in relationships. I'm really getting that really strongly. There's a huge energy surrounding like I haven't gone for what I really want because I failed to look at who I actually was and failed to look at my true emotions in regards to relationships. There's something here about not going for what you actually want, but that's changing. That's changing during this Cancer full moon. I'm really struggling. One moment. I'm really feeling strongly that in February, people are going to be going for what they really want, building the foundations that they really want, you know, having relationships with people they really want to have relationships with. Like with that 6 of Swords, like leaving behind the relationships that aren't really serving us, leaving behind the relationships where we're not actually getting equal give and take, leaving behind the relationships that we're just staying in out of fear or out of obligation. Cancer also has a need to be needed. You know, I've been talking up Cancer this whole time, but let's go into the shadow aspect of Cancer. Cancers can be very codependent. Cancers can be, it's not that Cancers are needy. Cancers need to be needed. You know, people think that Cancers are needy. Cancers really aren't. Cancers are actually very independent, but they like to be needed. Cancers don't need you. They need you to need them. Does that make sense? I know. Deep as the ocean, harsh as the waves. But so getting out of that need to be needed by other people, maybe people that really like, there might have been, how do I articulate this? Some themes in the past where you wanted people to want you when they didn't want you. It's like you go towards people that don't need you. You go towards people that don't want you. Why don't you just go towards the people that really care about you and really feel a lot of passion for you and want you and need you in their lives and build foundations with them? And I think that you guys are realizing that now. It's like, oh, I need to stop this codependent, needy bullshit, and I need to go over here and actually connect with people who are on my same level, who are on my frequency, who do give me equal give and take, and want and need me in their lives. Yeah, 4 of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Wands, and that's how you start a new beginning. And that's how you start a new beginning. That's how things get better, is you finally realize, like, okay, I've been paying way too much attention to the wrong things, to the wrong people, to the wrong relationships. I haven't been paying attention to myself. I need to pay attention to me for a second, and that's what all of these retrogrades are doing, right? I need to pay attention to myself for a second, so then after all of these retrogrades are finished in February, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I know how I'm gonna get it. You know? Okay, how are we feeling now? Any questions, thoughts, opinions? I just love when people have opinions on my readings. Hey, I'm walking into work right now, but check your messages. I have a return package. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay, all right. I'll message you later. That's weird. Package. It's been a second since I've ordered from you. Yeah, from October. I was like, it's been a second since I've ordered from you. Oh my god. That's too funny. I think I know what happened. I haven't been at that P.O. box in like a while. I had accidentally, because I have a few different addresses, and I remember I ordered something from you in October and I accidentally sent it to one of my P.O. boxes over in Idaho, but I've been over in California. So they probably were finally like, okay, she's not picking this up. Like, we need to send this back. I'll message you later about it. Oh my god, we'll get it sent to this address. Oh my god, that's too funny. Oh Jesus. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and so I let an Aquarius go. Guess it was better off. Feel called out. Hermit mode. Yeah, pretty much hermit mode. Yeah, like these retrogrades are definitely a big hermit mode energy. Especially, like I say, like once Uranus goes direct, on the 18th, you're going to start getting all of these answers, because, you know, full moon Cancer is on the 17th. So once you allow yourself to feel those emotions, that's when you start getting all of your answers. But once again, Mercury is going retrograde at that time. So you're not going to be really feeling the need or the call to speak on these answers that you've been discovering, speak on these things that you've been figuring out. It's like, okay, you've got your answers now, you still like just need to sit down and like wait. Divine timing is at play. A lot of divine timing. We got Miss You by Corpse. It's funny because this song is like, the title is like, you know, very like, oh, I miss you, but the song is actually like so deep and so dark and so sexy. Oh my god, my sacral chakra. Ah, spirit. No. Okay, sorry guys. I just got so much sacral chakra energy off of that card. Let's clarify that with the tarot. Moon in the reverse. Ooh. Wow, with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Cups, not Five of Cups, excuse me, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, that just took a turn. The Devil in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. The Devil card can be like a sexy card to me. It's like kind of, you know, it's like, it reminds me of BDSM. I mean, she's literally like up in chains here. You know what I mean? I mean, look at that card. Tell me that doesn't remind you of like a little bit of S&M. I'm getting that some of you have really deprived yourselves of your sexual desires. Like, because a lot of this reading has been surrounding, you know, like denying yourself of the relationships you deserve, denying yourself of the relationships you want, denying yourself of the dynamics that you know that you want and you crave and you desire. I feel like for some of you, when it's in the realm of romance, you've actually really denied yourselves of like the sexual compatibility that you deserve. It's like you settle for people that you're really not that compatible with on a sexual level. Woo! Anyways, you could also be connecting with someone during Mercury retrograde. You could also be connecting with someone during Mercury retrograde who you do have a lot of sexual compatibility with. So just keep that in mind. It's almost like the second that, you know, and because that's how manifestation works. When we believe that we deserve something, that's when spirit finally gives it to us, because it's like, oh, you passed the test. You realize that you're a powerful bitch. You realize that you deserve this. Here, we can give it to you now. The universe can't give it to you if you don't think that you deserve it. You know, so once you go through all of these lessons of like, oh, I do deserve what I want. Oh, I do deserve what I crave. Oh, I do deserve what I desire. Like, it's not just a desire. It's not just like a fantasy. It's real. You really do deserve that. You really can have that. You really can have that. I really feel like somebody might be coming in during Mercury retrograde, whether old or new. I mean, Mercury retrograde definitely does, you know, have a theme of bringing up the past, bringing up people from the past. So it could definitely be someone from your past, but it could also be somebody new. It could definitely be somebody new. It could even be somebody that you haven't necessarily been sexual with or haven't been in a romantic relationship with, but maybe you know them. You know, like maybe you were friends, or maybe you have mutual friends, etc., etc. Then we have Get Up 10 by Cardi B, one of my favorite songs ever. That song is about, you know, I've been down 9 times, but I get up 10. It's like getting up after you've been knocked down, with the 9 of Wands coming out here, the wounded warrior. Like, yeah, I'm still fighting. Ooh, with the Hierophant in the reverse and the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you are just really tired of fighting in relationships, and I don't mean like you know, altercations. I just mean like fighting for relationships. I think that a lot of you are realizing this Cancer full moon that like you shouldn't have to fight for relationships. Like, relationships shouldn't be so hard. You know what I mean? I think that for a lot of you, your romantic life or your family life or your friendships have been just like really hard in the past, or are really difficult currently, and you're kind of coming to this conclusion or this realization like, oh, that is so weird. Relationships don't have to be so hard. Why do relationships, oh God, have to be so hard? Don't you judge me. Oh God. Okay, got a little bit of wax on the table. Speaking of relationships being so hard. You know, that's just what I'm getting off of that. And then we have Version of Me by Sasha Sloan. This is about wondering if people will really accept you for who you really are. Can you love the version of me? I don't let anybody else see. No one can hide under the moonlight. Ooh, yeah. 4 of Swords, isolation, healing, 8 of Cups, leaving, relationships, and the Star in the reverse. I'm getting Soul Tribe off of that Star card. It is like the 7 Star Sisters, which just like, it feels very Soul Tribe-y to me. Just this card in particular from this specific deck. The Star card isn't really necessarily about Soul Tribes or anything. I'm just getting that really, really strongly intuitively. I think you guys, part of the reason, 2 of Cups in the reverse, the bottom of the deck. With the 10 of Cups in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, yeah, okay. How do I articulate this? Part of the reason that people haven't been looking at themselves is because on a subconscious level, if you know the truth, then you know the truth, and it's really, really hard to deny yourself that truth. So, you know, you've been denying yourself these truths. You've been denying yourself looking at your emotions, really taking a good hard look at yourself, because in order to do that, you would also have to do that externally, right? So like, once you know yourself on that deeper level, you can't hide that from other people. You have to share that truth. You have to be as authentic with others as you are with yourself. And I think that there's really been a huge fear in relationships surrounding like, well, if I'm myself, they're going to leave me. They're gonna leave me and I'm gonna be all alone again. It's like for some of you, relationships just never seem to last, or relationships never seem to click, but it's because you're not living your true authentic life. So how can you find anyone who's gonna like truly appreciate your authenticity if you're not sharing it off the bat? You know, it's like, oh, if I share who I really am, then they're gonna leave me. But the truth of who we are comes out eventually. People can't hide who they are for very long. So it's like, you need to be authentic with people right off the bat. You need to be asking those hard questions in relationships right off the bat. You need to be, laying yourself out on the table right off the bat, because who you really are is going to come out one way or another. And if people leave, then it just wasn't meant to be. If people leave, then it just wasn't meant to be. But there's a very lonely feeling there. I don't want to discredit that. I don't want to invalidate that. There's a very, very lonely feeling there. I might even draw another card. I'll do it from the Mystic Mondays deck. There's a very, very lonely feeling there. A feeling of isolation, a feeling of, Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, feeling like you can't build like real relationships or real foundations with people because everybody just leaves. It's just this feeling of everybody leaves. Everybody leaves me. Everybody abandons me. Everybody, eventually always leaves. Everybody leaves. Yeah, that's just what it feels like. Everybody leaves eventually. I can't share who I really am. I can't be Princess of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I can't be vulnerable because everybody leaves. Oh, you guys. Everybody leaves. But there's a need to be authentic, though. There's a need to be authentic there. I just feel that really strongly. Spirit, can we, I think they want me to look deeper into this because I feel like this is really important for some people. You have to be authentic. You have to acknowledge your emotions. You have to acknowledge what you really want out of people. Otherwise, you're going to keep winding up disappointed. Five of Pentacles in the reverse with the Lovers. How you're going to get those equal give and take relationships, how you're going to get those people in your life that truly love you for you, is by loving you for you. I know that it sounds cheesy and I know it sounds like so simple, but it's really not. Like, it takes a lot of hard work and it takes a lot of emotional labor. But how you're going to get those equal, like, this person understands me, I understand this person. You have to understand you first before you can understand anybody else, or until anybody can understand you. That's why this Cancer full moon is so important for you guys, is because it's giving you the opportunity to really understand yourself on a deeper emotional level. And Ten of Cups, I wanted to say Ten of Cups, but it's actually Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That's what's going to create long-standing relationships that you have for 5 years, 10 years, rather than these relationships that just come in and out, like every 6 months. You know what I mean? Like long-standing foundations, long-term relationships. Now, the last song that we have is Crush by David Archuleta. I'm telling you, because I was getting that with the Miss You by Corpse. Like I said, I feel like there's somebody that's going to be coming in during Mercury retrograde, which, like, this is supposed to be a full moon Cancer reading, but really we're just like looking at the, you heard that song earlier? But really we're just kind of like looking at the general energy of like the end of January is really what this reading is about. Because like I said, that full moon and new moon energy like carries out like for quite some time. So this is energy that we're going to be dealing with like genuinely until mid-February. Okay, what's this Crush by David? I just feel like that's a person. I feel like there's somebody that you have a crush on, or somebody has a crush on you. I feel like something's gonna happen. Oh my God, Nine of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. with the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Cups. Oh God. Okay, this could be this could be just like literally for one or two people. Okay. Nine of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. I really get strongly that someone's coming back. I just feel a return energy off of that. I feel a really, really strong return energy off of that because like Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. When like Crushed by David Archuleta, we're obviously talking about love. Cancer full moon, we're obviously talking about relationships and whatnot. Nine of Wands is somebody that's been hurt. It's somebody that's been through a lot, but with Wheel of Fortune, they're continuing. They're gonna keep going. But I just get strongly like this is someone that you've been through some bullshit with. Ten of Cups in reverse with the Four of Cups. Like, I feel like this is... Hi! I was just thinking about you yesterday. I hope Croatia's good. I hope it's fun. With Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Cups, I just feel like this is a relationship that has disappointed you in the past. I'm getting the word disappointment. Something that has disappointed you in the past, a relationship that has disappointed you in the past. I also get the feeling, though, that you disappointed this person. I feel like this relationship all around was very disappointing for both people involved. Like, it's interesting because I'm getting that you disappointed this person as well. You might not even know it. You might not even know it, but there's something about this relationship that was just, like, very disappointing. Just disappointing. It's like... Judgment is being called on a situation. Judgment is very, very common for Mercury retrograde. Very, very common. Let me check. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Mercury retrograde is happening before the full moon in Cancer. So we're going to be dealing with, that's why it's coming up, we're going to be dealing with the Mercury retrograde energy during the full moon. I feel like judgment is going to be called around the full moon during Mercury retrograde on a situation in the past where you disappointed this person, they disappointed you. It was just all around disappointing. I don't get like a lack of chemistry. That's not what the disappointment is. That's definitely not, ooh, Seven of Wands and the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That is not where the disappointment is. Definitely not where the disappointment is. It's not surrounding chemistry. It's surrounding something that someone did. It's surrounding an action. It's surrounding a decision with judgment there. It's surrounding a decision that somebody made. Should we look do you guys want to look deeper into it, or do we get the picture? Do we want to move on to something else? I think they're telling me to move on. Yeah, I think they want me to move on. I'm gonna move on. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what else can we get for this Cancer full moon? It was... Hello? Thank you. I don't mean to call anybody out, because I was feeling like they wanted me to move on anyways, but Spirit just told me, see, they don't want to acknowledge their emotions. See, they don't want to pay attention to their relationships. How do you shuffle so perfectly? Dang, oh my god. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's just a lot of practice. Oh my god, I'm getting a song channeling right now. This song isn't in my song deck. Frick, oh my god, I just lost it. It's a rap song. It's not a rap song, it's like more R&B. It'll come back. Okay, so we got Purification and Stay Focused. With the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is about getting that masculine energy in check. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords and then the Chariot. Yeah, so kind of repetitive. Stay focused on all of this purifying energy that's going on right now. This is really like this period, once again, where you're kind of being forced to sit down, like Frog said, take baby steps. It's kind of almost about getting your masculine energy in check. It's kind of about getting your masculine energy in check. Like with that King of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, it's about working on your masculine energy and telling your masculine energy to like, listen, dude, like you've been kind of shadowy lately. Like you've been telling me that I shouldn't feel my emotions. You've been telling me lately, and this is all within you. This is your masculine energy talking to your feminine energy and your feminine energy talking to your masculine energy. Like, hey dude, like you've been kind of overshadowing me lately. You've been kind of like telling me all this bullshit that like I can't feel my emotions and like I can't care about people because everybody just leaves me. And it's kind of a bunch of bullshit, and you've kind of been sabotaging the whole operation. Like for a lot of you, your masculine energy has really sabotaged your emotional world, has really sabotaged your relationships, and this is about just staying focused on purifying your masculine energy, not getting rid of your masculine energy, not letting your feminine energy take over. No, this is about balance. This is about cleaning up your masculine energy. This is about purifying it. This is about letting it be in sync with your feminine energy, okay? So I know, kind of weird, but that's what I'm getting off of that. Okay, well, if there's any questions that anyone has, feel free to let me know. If there's anything that you want me to go over again that we talked about, feel free to let me know. I really feel strongly like there's something else that needs to be said. My head's hurting so much though. Well, I mean, right now, Tattoo by Jordan Sparks keeps wanting to play, but that wasn't the song that was first in my head. It's a male artist. It's a male artist, but it's that same kind of genre. It's like early 2000s R&B. I don't know. It's gone. It's over. Maybe one of my spirit guides was like, no, don't give him that one. I miss seeing your lives. Oh, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. Let's go ahead and do a pick a card. Let Me Love You by Mario Sagan. Ooh, that's a good song. Didn't realize my Reiki wasn't playing anymore. Should I do 2 piles or 3? Ooh. Whoa. For some of you, third-party situations are going to be coming to an end this retrograde season. It's time for third-party situations to be over. Spirit, you're funny. Whoa. Whoa. That blue. Not again. God damn it. A lot of you feel like somebody's about to come into your life. A lot of you can already feel that, like on an energetic level. You can feel somebody kind of like knocking at your door. Like, I know that kind of sounds silly. A lot of you can already feel like somebody is about to enter your space. Like you can already start to feel them energetically, but it's like on the tip of your tongue. It's like you can almost taste it. Like you can almost taste it, like it's so close, but like it's not here. Uranus retrograde. Okay. I feel like the pick a pile is going to be kind of repetitive. It's just going to kind of be like surrounding what we already talked about on the collective level, but it's really going to like pinpoint what you guys need to know on an individual level and what you guys need to work on very specifically on an individual level during this full moon and during this retrograde period. Whoa. Pile number 3. Who are you? Who are you? Whoa. You're not going nuts. Definitely not going nuts. Okay, now let me just decide what we're gonna use. I think we'll use this for number 1. We'll use this for number 2. And we'll use this one for number 3. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Okay. So, pile number 1, I'm going to show YouTube first, is Blue Apatite. So this is pile number 1. Pile number 1 is getting Blue Apatite. And a little tower here, a little tower boy. I love him. He looks like the ocean. Reminds me of Iceland. And then the second one is my Septurian. Pretty sure you pronounce it that way, Septurian Tower. Boop, 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 boop. This is pile number 2. My Septurian Tower. Look how he flashes. Look at that flash. Woo! He likes to be the star of the show. Okay. And then the third pile is one of my favorites, probably actually my favorite piece, is my orange calcite alien head, alien carving. That's pile number 3. Boop, 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 boop. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 3. Oh. So, let me know. What's everybody picking? Pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? I think I'm gonna pick, I think I wanna pick one for myself. I think I'm gonna pick pile number 2. Ooh, Faithy feels 1. Ooh, 2. We got 2 for 2. 2 or 3. Ooh, okay. Yeah, and you guys can pick multiple. You guys can pick, if you're feeling called to all 3 of them, I don't give a shit. I've run out of water. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Okay, pile number 1. Where should we start with you? Let's start with the tarot. It's Aura Septurian. There you go. There you go. I was like, I know I'm saying it right, but I also know I'm saying it wrong. I was missing a word. There you go. I love you. I appreciate you. Ooh, so pile number 1. We got the Queen of Wands. We got the 7 of Wands. And we got the Tower. Some of you are feeling like fighting with somebody. Some of you are feeling like fighting with somebody during this retrograde period, during this full moon Cancer period. Be very careful with that. I do feel like any fighting that happens between you and another person during this time could definitely cause a Tower moment, could definitely cause an ending of some sort. So if you don't want a relationship to end, if you don't want something to come to a close, definitely kind of reel it in. Don't be fighting with people. Don't be using fighting words. If you do want something to end though, shit, let it happen. Let it happen. It just depends on what resonates for you guys on an individual level, and it just depends on how you guys want things to go. But I'm definitely feeling that during the full moon in Cancer period, during the Mercury retrograde period, there's definitely a fight that could be happening, that could be closing out a relationship of some kind. With the Queen of Wands though, that's telling me that you guys are trying to step into your confidence. You guys are trying to say what's on your mind more. You guys are trying to just, you know, like really say how you feel. But saying how you feel could cause a Tower moment, so it just depends on if you want that or not. And then we got Rehab by Machine Gun Kelly. Some of you are struggling with addictions. Straight up. Some of you are struggling with addictions during this period right now, and that could definitely be influencing how you're interacting with other people or how you're interacting with yourself is also what I want to say. So definitely just be careful with that. If you're feeling like you need to kind of take a tolerance break, or you need to at least like kind of loosen up on your usage, whether that's alcohol, marijuana, whatever else you indulge in. It's like it's giving me Pisces, Gemini as well. Yeah, just definitely be careful. I do feel like substances could be playing a role into whatever you're feeling during this time. Keep in mind, this could also be somebody around you, okay? So this could not be your energy. This could just be an energy that's around you. So it could be a family member, it could be a significant other, whatever. But I'm feeling like substances are playing a role in how somebody is feeling. So like, if you're feeling like you're having a lot of anxiety, maybe it's the marijuana. You know, if you're feeling like you're really depressed, alcohol is a depressant. You know what I mean? It's like, it's that kind of thing. It kind of has that kind of feeling to it. Like there's something connected there. There's something connected. Okay. And then your affirmation is, I am focused. With rehab coming out there. Yeah, you guys could be kind of like losing your focus because of substances. So just keep that in mind. I am focused on achieving my goals through deliberate actions. I take time to feel how it would feel to achieve my dreams. I visualize my desires through a lens of love and happiness. I am focused. So definitely, pile number one, like I said, there's an interesting energy with the tarot cards of like, an ending could be happening, but is it what you want? Like there's a need to really focus on like what you want during this time, what you're really desiring, what you're really trying to go for here. And also if substances are playing a role in your relationships or they're negatively affecting your relationship with you or your relationship with others, you need to take a look at that. Then we got, if you want something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. Yeah, this is about changes. I mean, like, the Tower is literally about, like, unexpected changes or very quick changes. So I feel like for pile number one, there are going to be some changes. There's going to be some changes. If you want something you've never had, you've got to do something you've never done. To accomplish, we must not only act, but dream. I like that because that actually plays into your affirmation. There's something about dreaming for you guys as well, pile number one. Something about dreaming. Something about, I just heard like really believing in your desires, really believing that you can have it. Wise people are always learning. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Double confirmation. Yeah, pile number one. Anybody who picked pile number one, you're about to be going through some real major life changes. I feel, especially surrounding relationships, but I feel like it's going to be caused because you're picking some fighting words. But I think that I think that for pile number one though, it's like you have to do this. It's like a feeling of like, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this for me. I have to do this for my confidence. I have to say what I want for me. I have to let you go for me. It's like, it's a very like self-love kind of thing. Just once again, pile number one, be careful with that addiction energy that's coming through. Substances. Okay. Like I said, it could be somebody else. It could not be you. Okay, let's go into pile number two. Pile number two, the Aura Septarian. Blah, 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 blah. Why did I just get Rick and Morty? Somebody in pile number two might watch a lot of Rick and Morty or really loves Rick and Morty. I mean, they're even pulling me to like my Rick and Morty tattoo. Oh, existence is pain. Existence is pain. I chose pile number two. This is weird. I'm like reading myself. I'm like, existence is pain. There's something there, pile number two. There's something about pile number two. Existence is pain. Existence is pain. Y'all are about to see me read myself. Okay. Okay, pile number two. You've got, ooh, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Pile number two, quit fighting with yourself, is what I want to say. It's interesting because pile number one got the Seven of Wands, which is about like fighting with external people, external things. Five of Wands is all about like that battle within yourself, pile number two. So if you picked pile number two, you might be having like a lot of internal conflicts during this time. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, things are not working. Things are not working. Like things just aren't working. It's once again, it's that Uranus retrograde energy of like, I want change. I want it now. I want things to be different. I want to be free. I want to be liberated. I want to make change. I want things to change. But with Three of Pentacles in the reverse, it's just not working for you, pile number two. Ace of Pentacles, however, it's coming. It's coming. Just be patient, pile number two. Ace of Pentacles, something is about to be offered to you. This could even be like straight up money. Like Ace of Pentacles is a very, very tangible, material, physical offer. It could even be a move. It could be like, you know, because there's a lot of change all over this entire collective reading. I feel like something is about to be offered to you, pile number 2, a change of some kind. It's very, very physical. It's very, very tangible. Like, I definitely feel like for pile number 2, there's a lot of physical changes that need to take place. Like, there's a lot of physical changes that need to take place, okay? But 5 of Wands, quit fighting with yourself. I know you're impatient. I know you want to build. I know you want to create. There's a lot of building with 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of wanting to build. Some of you want to build a business or build a company. Some of you want to like build a home, but it's not like build a home. It's just like, it's make a home. Like make a home. Like you want to make an environment. Very Cancer. You want to make an environment, but it's just not working. But it's about to. It's about to, okay? So just hold on to that. Then we got Lost in Yesterday by Tame Impala. And we got Smoke and Drive by Machine Gun Kelly. Some of you are way too stuck in the past. Some of you are way too stuck in the past. And it's like, well, you know, how can you expect your future to be different than your past if you're always in your past? Like, our thoughts create our reality. So if you're always thinking about your past, then your past is going to keep showing up, pile number 2. Smoke and Drive. I feel a lot of power off of that song. I'm also getting like acknowledging who you are off of that, because like that whole rap is like it's very much like, this is who I am, this is what I do, like this is my true, real, like raw, authentic self. I feel like pile number 2, you're really trying to explore like who you really are. That's why you're having so much inner conflict, is because you're figuring out who you are. Pile number 2, you're figuring out who you are. That's where all the inner conflict is coming from. That's where it's like, I want things to happen. I want things to happen. I want change. I want change. And Spirit's like, you need to figure out who you are first. Like, slow the fuck down, motherfucker. Like, you don't even know who the fuck you are, and you want all of these things. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My guides just like, no, it really, I'm literally getting this energy from my guides of like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you want us to give you all of this abundance. You want us to give you all of this change in your life, but you don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, sit the fuck down, figure it out, deal with your shit, and we'll give you what you want. We'll give you what you want, but you gotta know who you are first, Miss Thing, okay? And then we got, ooh, file number 2, we got I Am Strong. I am stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. I am strong. For some of you, we also got 19, which breaks down to a 1. Cyclical energy is what I'm saying. New beginnings. New beginnings. What was the Tame Impala song? Lost in Yesterday. Probably like my top 3 songs by them. Lost in Yesterday. It's a really good one. 'Cause it might have been something, who's to say? Does it help to get lost in yesterday? There's an energy, pile number 2, of feeling like you have to be strong all the time, or feeling like you have had to be strong in the past, okay? Then we have I am free. I am free. I release myself from the thoughts and feelings that have held me back. Lost in Yesterday. Any guilt, shame, embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear that I harbor, I release. Today I am free. Yeah, pile number 2, like, there's a lot going on for you, but basically you got to get away from your past. You got to figure out who you are so that you can be free. It's like very Fool energy. It's very much like the Fool card to me, so that you can go and have this new beginning, and you can have this abundance that the universe is trying to give you. Your life is but one big adventure, pile number 2. Your life is but one big adventure. What was I saying? Fool energy. Like, I'm getting a lot of Fool energy off of this pile number 2. A lot of stepping off into the new. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Pile number 2, what is coming to you? What's coming to us? Oh my God, I'm like kind of excited. I'm like, ooh, I like that I picked this pile. I want to be pile number 2 today. Something, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. I mean, like, That just feels very dreamy to me, but it is also like a be grounded kind of energy. It's like you need to be grounded in who you are, you need to be grounded in your reality, but dream on, pile number 2. Dream the fuck on, because it's coming. Enjoy it, it's happening. Oh, enjoy it, it's happening. It's coming. Like, pile number 2, oh my god. Enjoy it, it's happening. And that's what spirit is trying to tell you. Like Max said, like it's some tough love there. It's like spirit is trying to tell you, like, you can have everything you want. Let us show you that you can have everything you want, but first you got to figure out what you want. How can you know what you want if you don't know who the fuck you are? Figure out who the fuck you are during this, and I really feel like you guys are gonna get it. You guys are gonna get it by February. By February, you're gonna know who you are, because you're gonna take the time to figure out who the fuck you are. You're gonna take time to like release the past and be like, okay, who am I right now? Who am I today? What have I learned? Okay, let's take that. What's the baggage? Okay, let's throw that away. It's some tough love of like, figure out who you are, and I promise you, you can have everything you want. Ooh, this is very full moon Cancer. It's okay to feel however you feel. It's okay. Pile number 2 is getting very, very strongly what we were getting in the collective message for the full moon Cancer. Like, you have to feel your feelings. You have to feel your feelings so that you can know what you really want in relationships. Like, for a lot of you, this could be like very relationship oriented. For some of you, it could be work. For some of you, it could be family, whatever, and what the fuck. But it's like, you have to feel whatever you're feeling. You have to acknowledge whatever you are, whoever you are, however you feel, in order for you to obtain the things that you really want out of life. Okay? Ooh, file number 2, strong. Sorry, I didn't expect it to be like that strong of a message, honestly. Which version of me are we talking about? I feel you, dude. Last night, one of my eyebrows had wiped off and then the other one was still drawn on. And so like I had this like very Gemini fucking look going on. And I sent my friend a picture and I was like, this is what a Gemini stellium is. This is, we're feeling the energy. We're feeling the energy tonight. We're feeling the Gemini energy. Oh. You know what's funny about Gemini energy though is like, you know, people are always like looking at like the twins, you know, but what people forget is that there's a twin, it's really triplets. Like, the thing with Gemini energy, there are the twins, but then there's a version in the middle. There's a version in the middle as well. So I feel like with Geminis, it's really just more about like, which twin do you want to be like at this current moment, you know, like, and people just kind of have to adapt to like your diversity and your change. I just stood out in the rain and it felt nice. Ooh, I'm jealous. I want to do that. I hope it rains today. How can we tip you? Oh, that's so sweet. If you guys want to tip, I've got all my stuff in the link in my bio, but you don't have to. Okay. Pile number 3. Ooh. I think pile number 3 is going to be learning patience. Patience, 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 patience. Pile number 3. Patience, patience, patience. Pile number 3. The orange calcite alien. Some of you could have Aquarius placements. Woo! Jesus Christ. Apparently that card is important. Let's see what it is. Let's just start with the songs, I guess. Pile number 3. The song that fell out was Warning / Psycho by Delaney Jane. I'm hearing a specific lyric from the song. Stuck in a cycle, stuck in a cycle, stuck in a psycho cycle, and I might go crazy. Some of you are feeling, pile number 3, that you've been stuck in a cycle for way too long. Anyways, then we got Dear Dad by Delaney Jane. Ooh, and then we got Teddy Bear by Melanie Martinez, and we got Sad Forever by Love. Who's struggling with depression? Somebody is struggling with depression. Someone is struggling with anxiety from pile number 3. And yeah, it's like Stuck in a Cycle, and then Sad Forever by Love. It's like it just won't end. It feels like the depression won't end, or it feels like the anxiety won't end. It's like there's no end in sight for like all of this mental torture and all of this mental anguish. It's actually like kind of making me want to cry, but it's also like making me want to just like curl up in a ball in the corner and like hide from everyone and like turn all my lights off and like nobody look at me. Oh, that's interesting. Pile number 3. Like, you don't want anybody to look at you. You don't want anybody to look at you. You don't want anybody to like see you. It was Ara Septarian? Ara Septarian? Yeah, pile number 3 is going through a lot of mental shit. This full moon Cancer / Mercury retrograde period in general. 3 planets in retrograde during Capricorn season. Anyways. Yeah, anyways, okay, I gotta get out of that. Ooh, I love it. Okay. So we got the 2 of Swords in the reverse, we got the 4 of Wands in the reverse, and then we got the Strength card. Yeah, y'all are going through it. With that Strength card coming out, I like it though. It's upright. You guys are getting through it. What? I got kicked out and it said I was banned? What? Is that why you've been gone? How did that even happen? What? Yeah, that's why I was gone. I got kicked out and it wouldn't let me come back. I feel like that's some juju. I feel like that's some woo-woo shit because I didn't do anything. Nobody here did anything. You didn't do anything. Like, that must have just been TikTok, but like TikTok's... Yeah, Allie's the only one that bans anybody. That's so... Well, it didn't even pop up that you were banned. Like, that's the thing. When somebody gets banned, it like comes up on the screen and it didn't. Like, that's weird. It's like something was keeping you from the fucking reading. I'm weirded out. I'm spooked. That's so weird. Yeah, exactly. It takes steps to do it. You have to like click like 2 or 3 buttons. What? Was that why the group chat was going crazy? I saw you guys in the group chat. I kept getting the notifications. I was like, what are they talking about? What did I miss that they didn't want me to hear? Well, I am recording it. I'm recording it on my laptop, so you'll be able to go back and watch it if you want to. We're at like 1 hour and 30 minutes, but if you want to, you definitely can. You can listen to it while you're at work. The universe said no. The universe. Wow. Okay. Anyways. Let's get back into pile number 3, and then we'll talk more about that. But, okay, pile number 3. 2 of Swords in the reverse with the 4 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like... Why does somebody have commitment issues? Does somebody in pile 3 have commitment issues? There's something going on with commitment issues. There's something going on where, like, they really don't want to commit, or they don't want to make decisions when it comes to romance, or when it comes to people, when it comes to relationships. Even in work, there's something about pile number 3 where, like, they suffer with so much depression or anxiety where they don't even, like, want to make decisions. They don't want to make choices. They don't want to make the decisions. It might be like a lack of trusting their own judgment, but I just feel a lot of anxiety. It's like, don't want to make a decision. What if it's wrong? What if it's wrong? What if? There's something here though with the Strength card where that's going to be changing. That's going to be changing. I love you, but this card, I'm sorry. I love you guys too. I just feel like this is going to be a really long, hard process. I'm not going to lie. I just feel a really long, hard process happening here in regards to getting out of depression, getting out of anxiety, trusting yourself to make choices and to make decisions when it comes to people, when it comes to your own life. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen, it's just gonna take some time, okay? We got, ooh, I am receptive. I am open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods. And I consider alternative viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. You know, it's that feeling of like, don't look at me, don't look at me. Like, I literally, when I was tapping into your guys' energy, I just like, I wanted to like, just like go into my room, turn all the lights off, close all the blinds, like just like be in a dark pit. You're hiding. You're hiding from the world. You're hiding. There's something about hiding here. It's time to be receptive. It's time to engage in ideas. It's time to engage with other people. It's time to try things, etc., etc. And then we have I am resilient, which is really interesting because the strength card is all about like resilience and strength and courage, etc., etc. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. I like that because it's like it's like, yeah, I'm strong, yeah, I'm resilient, but I also feel my shit. Cancer full moon. What was I saying earlier about like there was something about like having the courage to face your emotions coming up, which is funny because like Cancers typically aren't seen as like an emotional sign or courageous people, but they actually really are because Cancer has the courage to face emotions and face feelings that most people don't. So something about like being very courageous and facing yourselves here. And then we have I am transformed. I love it, pile number 3. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. Yep, you're going to transform, pile number 3. It's just going to take a lot of hard work. It's just going to take some time. It's going to take you stepping out of your comfort zone, which might be addressing your emotions or actually like, it's like, don't resist the anxiety. Don't resist the depression. Like, you're feeling it, so feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. How are you going to ever get through it if you don't feel it and you don't acknowledge it? Okay, then we have I am important. Aw, pile number 3, you're important. Then we have the comeback is always stronger than the setback. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna go through a major transformation. You are gonna be working through all of this anxiety, through all of this depression that you're facing right now, and you're gonna have a really strong comeback. Stella's getting her groove back. Then we have nothing can dim the lights which shine from within. I love that. Nothing can dim the lights which shine from within. Under all of the anxiety, all of the depression, all of the mental torture and stagnation that you're feeling right now, pile number 3, your light is still there. Your soul is still shining. It's just about releasing it. Diamonds are coal who handled pressure well. I love that. I love that line. I use that quote all the time. Diamonds are coal who handled pressure well. Yeah, I really feel like you're going through a major transformation, pile number 3. There is something here where you're working through something. You're working through some mental shit, but it's actually propelling you towards something pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. It's turning you into the version of you that you need to be in order to receive abundance, in order for good things to enter your life. Okay. Well, my head hurts. So so on that note, this was so fun. Oh my god, I love doing this. It was really nice to just be able to get into the energy and not worry about anything and just do my thing. It was really nice. Do what I do best. Read people to fill. Sorry guys. I could read myself to fill. I kind of did. I did it with pile number 2. I picked pile number 2. So now you guys know what I'm going through. One of these days I should just like read myself on live and everybody can just like sit and watch. It's like payback. I'm like, fuck you, it's your turn. What was it Faith said the other day? Faith, I was talking to Faith about the astrology right now and how it's affecting her on an individual level. And what did you say, Faith? They were like, see, Nettie, this is like kind of the sucky part of talking to you is like you're always on point. Like you and I was like, I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. Sorry. Is it Loki that likes this? Yes. Say, okay, sorry. Sorry. I have Loki's little area over there. I took it off of his little area. It was very rude of me. If you need a whimsical energy to tap into, I suggest mine these days. Very whimsy. Indeed. Very whimsy. Whew. Okay. Very fantastical energy. I was picking up, I was feeling called to do a Gemini reading earlier. I might do that today. Oh, there was 2 cards that were left in the box. I didn't even notice that. Should we read them? But you are actually very fun to talk to. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, go follow me on Snapchat if you're not already. I took an adventure to the Golden Gate Bridge yesterday. I haven't posted. I didn't get pictures. I got a video. Okay. Sash is a Gemini. Oh, really? Oh, I like that. Okay. No wonder I like him. No wonder. Okay. So the 2 cards that were still in the box, I am inspiring. I am inspiring to those around me even when I don't realize it. When I am welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring. And then we have I am receptive. My intuition is powerful. When I am unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. You came to San Francisco while I'm in Eastern Europe. What do you, I know, it was just like it was just a Gemini thing. It was just, I was literally in Reno and I was like, I've never seen the Golden Gate Bridge. I want to see the Golden Gate fucking bridge. And so, you know, Reno and San Francisco are only like 4 or 5 hours apart. And so I was like, I'm just gonna drop down into San Fran and then go back up the coast on the 101 and go home. Like, that's just what I'm gonna do. And so I did that. Yeah, by the way, anyone who lives in San Francisco is fucking crazy. Batshit. Y'all are batshit. Oh my God. It was cool. It was nice, but like the biggest city I've ever lived in is Denver, and San Francisco is like 10 times worse than fucking Denver. Like, whoo, I had so much. I was chain smoking my cigarettes out my car. Like I had so much stress driving through that fucking traffic. Oh my fucking God. I was literally just like blowing smoke out my fucking car. I was so stressed. I was just chain smoking the whole time. It's great. The traffic is insane. I'm a bae, bitch. You couldn't pay me enough to live downtown. There you go. And that's what it was. I was like, and that's coming from a New York City girl. Right, exactly. Dude, oh my God. It was too much. Way too much. I was like, nah. Can't do it. Can't do it. Hey 2P, what's up? What are you doing? Oh man. But I was thinking of you. I was thinking of you when I was there. I know, it's messed up. It's messed up. I also went through, I mean, obviously, I went through Sacramento on my way to San Francisco, and I have a friend that lives in Sacramento. I didn't hit her up, and I should have. I probably should have, but like, I had a sneaky link that was like that, you know, saw my Snapchat, and he was like, hey, hit me up when you're going through San Francisco, or not, Sacramento, and I never hit him up. I was like, I don't want to deal with people. I just want to see the bridge, and I want to go home. I just want to see the bridge, and I want to go home. That's just what I wanted. Oh my god. Anyways, it was fun. It was fun. Only 4 or 5 hours. I do really, really long trips. Yeah. I like 8 to 10 hour drives are just like normal to me. I travel a lot by car. They're just like normal to me. I used to drive from Denver to Southeast Idaho all the time, back to my hometown over there, and that's like a 12-hour drive. Used to drive from Blackfoot down to like the Utah-Nevada border all the time. It's about 8 or 9 hours. And now I've been doing this trip from like California over to Utah, which is like a 2-day trip. I have to stop in Reno every time. It's like halfway. It's like a 15-hour drive. Yeah, it's quite a bit. I should become a trucker. You know, they'll just hire anybody. They really will. They will hire anyone. I might have too many speeding tickets on my record. I need to pay somebody to clear my record. I need to pay somebody to hack into the system. I don't know though. I mean, like, what? They'll hire felons, but like, what? I have a few speeding tickets. Like, oh no, you know, like, come on. Do these things really add up? Do these things really add up? Anyways, I'm just saying. No, but also California drivers drive so different. Like, Californians drive so weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what it is. It's like, why does this piece of palo like smell so weird? I think it's because it's a lot of dark wood. I think that's what it is. I refuse to drive. It's tight. It's a tight fit on that bridge. I just gotta say, like, I was not expecting that at all. Like, it's a tight fit. It's a tight fit. I don't know why it should not be 3 lanes. It should be 2. It's like, that's I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk shit. I had anxiety. It was me. It was me. It was all me. My anxiety can't take it. No license for me. You're not gonna get your license? You're not gonna get your license? For real? How you gonna survive? How you gonna live your life? You gotta have a license. I fucking hate cops though. Oh my fucking god. I fucking hate cops. Sorry, it's my Gemini Mercury bouncing from one thing to the next. Oh, you got your permit! Nice! I love it! I'll figure it out. Just Uber everywhere. It's fine. Just Uber everywhere. I just realized I'm still recording on YouTube. I should probably...
I should probably stop.